Hello guys and welcome back to Sniff with Steph. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really appreciate all the support. So we're gonna do a really fun video today. I thought to myself, what if perfumes had personalities? And what would those personalities be like? And I think it's really fun to explore what kind of energy each perfume gives off, because I'm not saying that everyone who wears these perfumes has that personality, but I feel like we each have multiple sides of ourselves, and depending what mood we're in, depending on who we want to be that day, that's how we pick our perfumes. So it's really fun to kind of assign a personality to each perfume and kind of see if that's how you feel when you wear that perfume. So I chose five very popular perfumes that I'm going to talk about today and give you my take on if these perfumes had a personality, what would they be like? As always, if you like my content, like and subscribe down below, and let's get to it. The first perfume I chose to assign a personality was this beauty right here, and that is Delina by Parfums de Marly. If you haven't smelled Delina, it is a gorgeous lychee rose vanilla fragrance. It's tangy, sweet, floral, and very classy. If Delina had a personality, this would be a woman, not a girl, a woman who has her life together. She is classy, she is elegant. She's approachable, but really effortlessly beautiful. I think she has money. And she has a job that pays a lot. She's independent and she works for her coin. This person is very sweet, very kind, very elegant, but she has a kinky side to her. I think she's not all sweet and sugar. She has a little spice to her life. Because Delina has that uniqueness and that special quality, I think it would be the same for that person who has this personality. She has, some kinkiness to her, even though on the outside she may look all class and put together. She can get wild when she wants to. This woman is always wearing a beautiful pair of heels, and she rocks those heels. She kills it every time. She dresses with class and style. She's very chic. I would say this woman is loyal, but also independent. She doesn't need a man or anyone else to pay her bills, but when she does have someone in her life, she's extremely loyal to them. I think this woman is wifey material. This is the person you want to marry who will balance your life out, make sure you're on your ship, but she's always on her ship. I think that this person is a little playful. She's a great friend, and she's just wonderful to be around. She's very mature, and she knows how to maintain relationships. If Delina had a personality, that is what she would be like. And personally, when I wear Delina, I feel like that woman. I feel like my most classy, elegant, mature self. I feel playful and a little kinky. Next perfume I'm gonna do a little personality for is Cloud by Ariana Grande. And this, to me, is such a beautiful fragrance. It has Baccarat Rouge vibes, but I think it's a little sweeter. It's a little more coconutty. I think if Cloud had a personality, she would be blonde. I don't know why. I get blonde vibes when I think of Cloud. Don't ask me why. But I think that she would be a surfer. She'd be very beachy and kind of sporty, but also very beautiful and feminine. This is the kind of girl who has a lot of guy friends, and they all secretly have crushes on her. She's very social, outgoing, bubbly. She's very adventurous. She likes to go work out. She likes to go on long hikes. She likes to travel. She's always doing something, and she's full of life and energy. I picture this person wearing really cute Converse that she takes with her everywhere she goes. She dresses chic, but a little sporty. I think she has a little tomboy in her, and she's on the younger side. I would say this person is anywhere from teens to mid-20s, and she has a wonderful family life. She loves to spend time with her family. Maybe she has some older brothers. That's where she gets her kind of tomboy touch. This is the kind of girl that everyone wants to be friends with and everyone wants to date. She's very independent, but she always has men in her life. I think Cloud would be the kind of person who, whenever you want to go on an adventure, this is the person you call. You know she's always down for fun. You know she's always down to get out of her comfort zone and do something wild. And that is how I picture Cloud as a person in my mind. So the next one I think is going to be really fun. I chose Alien by Mugler. This is a very popular fragrance, so I had to include it on this list. This is a bold indolic jasmine and amber fragrance. It's very heady, and I think it's very polarizing. I feel like you either love or hate Alien. If Alien was a person, if she had a personality, she would be, let's face it, she would be a badass. She would be very edgy, very chic, and this is the kind of girl who doesn't care what anyone else thinks of her. She does her no matter what. This is a party girl. In my mind, Alien is someone who loves to go out clubbing. She loves to drink and have fun with her friends. She is fearless. She's always socializing and out with people. Alien is very edgy and cool. If Alien was wearing a pair of shoes, it would be her Doc Martens and ripped fishnet tights. She has a darkness and a mysteriousness about her, and she can rock red lipstick. I picture Alien as someone with a bit of a dark vibe. I mean, they probably have brown hair, dark eyes, maybe an exotic touch to their appearance. Alien is someone that can be a little bit mean, but only if you cross her. When she does like you, she's very loyal and she's a great friend. This is a person who is very independent. Alien works hard, she makes her own money, and she's good at what she does. Furthermore, I think Alien would be artistic. I think she has a creative side about her. Maybe she's really good at drawing or painting. Maybe she, does pottery. Something artistic. Maybe she's a tattoo artist. You know what I mean? Like, she is a creative soul. And I think that's reflected in her style and her personality. Furthermore, I think Alien would be the kind of girl that says what's on her mind. She's very forthcoming. Maybe she's an Aries or a Sagittarius. She's very honest, brutally honest. If you don't want to hear the truth, sorry, but Alien's gonna tell it to you. And in this way, she's not everyone's cup of tea. She can be a bit polarizing, just like the fragrance. But at the same time, if you love her, you love her and you appreciate her for all the rough edges and all the brutal honesty that she is. Maybe she has a bit of a dark past, but she's managed to come through it all and be triumphant in her present life. And those are the vibes I get from Alien. If Alien had a personality, what do you think she would be like? Did you feel like this girl I just described when you were Alien? Let me know in the comments. So the next fragrance I'm gonna do a little personality for is Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. And this is a fragrance that Jeremy Fragrance talks about all the time. It's one that's very popular with the fragrance community, so I wanted to add it on this list. It's a very sweet, girly vanilla caramel fragrance with some red berries. It's very easy to like. It's very approachable. I think if Gold Couture was a person, she would be a little bit basic, but she would be the ultimate girly girl. I picture Gold Couture. She is a Paris Hilton type. She is always shopping. She loves the mall, getting her nails done. I think if Gold Couture was wearing her favorite pair of shoes, it would have to be a pair of Uggs. I think Gold Couture would always have makeup on point. And this is the kind of girl who always has boyfriends. Maybe not long-term boyfriends, but she always has a boy in her life. She's never really truly single. She has a lot of friends. And in college, Gold Couture was in a sorority. She loves to travel. Maybe daddy has money, but she's not spoiled. She doesn't spend a lot of money on her fragrance, but she knows what people like. Gold Couture is very easy to be around. She's very outgoing. She's very bubbly and friendly. I think that Gold Couture has a very big friend group. She's always been popular since she was a little kid. I think Gold Couture can be a little bit of a gossip and maybe a little bit of a bitch, but in a way that everyone kind of expects, and that doesn't stop her from having tons of friends. I think Gold Couture is definitely on the younger side. Maybe she's college. I picture like college sorority girl, maybe junior year. She always has a group of people around her at all times who are just totally obsessed with her. Gold Couture likes to party. I feel like Gold Couture is the kind of girl that went to Barcelona when she was studying abroad in college and just partied and hooked up with boys the whole entire semester. She knows how to have a good time. Gold Couture is pretty much what you see is what you get. There's no mystery, there's no hidden agenda. She is who she is, and you either like her from the start or you don't. And that's the vibe I get from Gold Couture. The last fragrance I'm going to talk about is Misty by Dior. And I've seen this fragrance talked about on so many YouTube channels. I feel like this is just a classic, beloved fragrance. So I thought it would be perfect to add into this video. To me, Misty is a beautiful floral patchouli fragrance. It's something that's very classic, it's very likable, and it doesn't push many boundaries, but it's extremely appealing, mass appealing. If Miss Dior had a personality, I think she would be the sweet girl. I get Taylor Swift vibes from Miss Dior. Miss Dior would be very sweet, very kind, maybe a little innocent. She hasn't done many crazy things in her life. She's a family-oriented person. She's very close with her parents and has lived near them her whole life. Miss Dior has been in a long-term relationship for about 10 years. She's with her high school sweetheart, and this is someone that they're gonna get married and have a bunch of kids. Miss Dior is very nurturing. She has mommy energy. She has wifey energy. She is a very just sweet, kind soul. I think if Miss Dior was wearing her favorite pair of shoes, it would be Tory Burch flats or like Greek sandals. Very simple, elegant, girly shoes. Miss Dior is someone who's elegant and classy. She keeps it very girly. She doesn't have much edge to her, but she's definitely not basic. I think she's just such a kind person that everyone who's around her really enjoys her company. She has a very likable, soft, comforting presence. I think Miss Dior is a little shy at times. She's not the most social, outgoing person in the world. I think Miss Dior is the kind of person that you have to really get to know her before her full personality blooms. I think Miss Dior is very responsible. She's always been a straight-A student. She always kind of goes by the rules and does what she's told, but not in a bad way. She's just a very put-together, responsible person, and she's never really had to veer from the path. I think that she comes from a very stable childhood and she hasn't had many tribulations or trials in her life. She's had a very kind of safe existence. Miss Dior is the kind of person who loves to kick back and watch rom-coms with her boyfriend and drink a glass of wine at the end of the night. Yeah, and that's my take on Miss Dior. I really hope you guys enjoyed this style of video. I know it was a little different and I thought it was really fun. I would love to hear in the comments, which personality do you kind of vibe with the most? And do you wear any of these fragrances? If you do you feel like that girl I described when I described the personality for that fragrance? We all have different sides to us, and I feel like when we choose our fragrance, that side may be accentuated a little bit more. And I think that's so wonderful and unique about fragrance is that you kind of get to choose what person you want to be for that day, and that fragrance helps that along. So let me know if you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I'll do more in the future. I had a lot of fun making it. I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye!